Peace to the leaders, achievers, hip-hop believers, and future seers. Welcome to it. It is another edition of Raps Reviewed, brought to you by Hip Hop on the Grind. My name is the Overyt, the man who controls the hype. And the track that we are going to be taking a look at is a new release from Costa, Tich, and AKA with a song titled Big Deal. So let's get it. So now, when it comes to this whole review situation, the Hip Hop on the Grind team will be breaking down the song from the production point of view, the lyrical point of view, and also establish as to, whether or not the song has substance. And after establishing whether the song has substance or not, now, we're going to give you a rating out of 5. So let's, take it straight to the whole production situation. So now, when it comes to the whole beat selection side of things, now, you got to give props to the beat selection, now. The feeling that I got from that, it's first of all laid back, chilled, and also gives you the feeling that when listening to it, the rapper gotta either reflect on the past and tell you that I'm here now, you know what I'm saying? And also it's just got this whole flex vibe to it, you know what I mean? And the rapper, when he or she jumps on this, it also makes way for gang flows. There's so many ways to actually jump onto a beat like this. You can go back in the business, you know what I'm saying, or back in the business, because now the beats just gives you that whole thing, man. So it's based on the type of MC that you are. It's not restricted, because now earlier on we spoke about certain beats you have to be a spitter, and with this kind of beat, man, anyone can jump on it and sound really cool. I think the trick to this beat now is to sound as cool as possible. You know what I'm saying? So man, let's go and unpack the lyrical content.
It gives a contrast of you and me. Daniel-san, Mr. Miyagi.
So let's talk about the whole situation with regards to the whole lyrical content. You gotta give them big props now. The hook was catchy, and it also gives you a foundation as to what the song is gonna be about. So obviously, when listening, you will pick up Costa Tich is on the hook, and AKA is on the verses. So now, when it comes to the hook in itself, now one thing that caught my ear was how it sounded like Pretty Ugly's track Loose Change, just by the way in which the flow and all that stuff now. But then in terms of the bars, I'm not referring to them, I'm just talking about the flow now. And let's unpack the lyrical part of it. So now obviously AKA jumped on the whole track in terms of the verses now. And first of all, the first thing that we're gonna actually talk about is the flow. AKA's flow was untouchable. You couldn't really mess with AKA's flow over there. And I love how he was walking all over the beat. I learned that new term when listening to Nas's King's Disease, how he's walking all over the beat, man, and how the words are just perfectly placed. You know what I'm saying? So it sounded to me when AKA was writing this, he did that humming technique, and then mama 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 mama, right? And then those mama 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 mamas turned into words, and that's how he was able to just place the bars, exactly on the drum, and and make it seem seamless, so to speak, man. So shout out to that, man. Delivery on point. And then when it comes to the lyrical content, man, first verse was quite in fact the whole song is real, man. As much as it sounds like he's flexing with it and all that, the song is real, man. First verse, he's looking back on how he started, and obviously how he climbed up in the game, and he's touching on certain scandals and all that stuff, right? And bro, it refers to the hook, so to speak. As much as it was all jiggy and whatnot, homie was serious, man, reflecting on his past. Same thing in the second verse as well, man. He's okay, cool, this is what's happened in my life right now, and when I every time he built it up, right? And then that line also hit me when it's now it seems like a sauna, as in a State of the Nation address, where now the whole country is waiting for what AKA has to say, so actually first time I heard it, I got thrown off by the flows, because I was okay, with the flow like this, he's not gonna say anything substantial, you know what I mean? And then when you like backtrack and listen to the joint, bro, like bar for bar, bro, yo, bro, you actually can't like mess with like the skill behind the pen. You know what I'm saying? So now when it comes to that whole thing of having substance, because now like as soon as I see Costa Tich on a joint, bro, I'm just like, oh, okay, bro, like this is some like next level whack shit, bro, but this is actually like dope, bro. So shout out to AKA with this one, man. Like your bars were nice, man, and like it also gave us as the listener perspective as to like where you are right now mentally, because now that's one thing that like people do want to know, like, you know, how's AKA gonna come back, how's AKA.
I know my mama gonna love me whatever may happen while she is still on the planet. This shit is deeper than plasma, this shit is deeper than magnet.
So it's really dope that like yeah, man, you brought the little kid on. In fact, like honestly, you didn't even have to like, you know, put on the kid, man. Like you could have just held this down yourself, you know what I mean? Because now I can also tell that like you wrote the hook too, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, so in terms of it having substance now, like it definitely does have substance. And I love how you made it a hit, you know, the team actually made it a hit and still be something that, you know, someone can listen to and take something, you know, take something from the song, you know what I mean? Because now the song does speak of like mindset and like do what you gotta do as long as your mama got your back and all that stuff, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to you, AK, on that, and shout out to Costa Tich for jumping on the hook. And in terms of like the rating out of like 5 and all that, man, based on everything I said and all that, nah, I'd like to give these guys a nice 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, man, that was Raps Reviewed for the day. What do you think about the song? What do you think about the collaboration between Costa and AKA? Because you do know, Overyt, they are in studio like on some real thing about to like put together an actual tape, you know. So what do you think about like the partnership between them? And also like in terms of AKA coming back, you know, is this the best way to come back? Be sure to let us know in the comment section below. And for more on, you know, what's rocking real and relevant, man, Hip Hop on the Grind is every single Wednesday on Massive Metro between the hours of 8 to 10 p.m. We play 100% of local upcoming talent. We basically bridge the gap between the streets and the industry, and we're basically the only show where hard bars save you. So yeah, man, as for me, I am the Overyt, the man who controls the hype, and I'm over and out. Word up.